Hi, I'm Ben from Wax and Beans. How you doing? This is the very first Thursday night reveal for new releases and back-in titles. This is inspired, or I've been inspired to do this because of my mate Jared and his Instagram videos. And a couple of people over the last couple of months have been asking me, why don't you do a Thursday night thing for your records that are going out that are available on a Friday. So here we are, and the last person to tell me I should be doing this is my mate Sal this week. So here we are, Sal, this one's dedicated to you, mate. Right, so we'll quickly run through a few of the new releases, the back in stock and the stuff that we've not had in before that are all available from tomorrow. Thanks for all your orders on these as well, guys. Everything should have shipped, should be landing with you anytime now, if not already. I'll try and make it quick, 5, 6, 7 minutes, and then we'll see where we go. And if I'm back next week, that means I've not been lambasted and we'll be back for volume 2. So first one out tomorrow. We've had loads of pre-orders for this. Lost in Translation, the soundtrack, absolutely brilliant soundtrack, various artists soundtrack. It was last out a couple of years ago, I think, as a record store day title, but this is back out tomorrow. We've got loads and loads of copies, so that's going out into the racks tonight, ready for tomorrow morning. So thank you very much. Next up, we've got Angus Stone's third album as Dope Lemon. Rose Pink Cadillac comes on 2 Zoetrope picture discs, which are absolutely brilliant. They look fantastic and the music is great as well. We're big fans at Wax and Beans of Angus's stuff and the Dope Lemon stuff. That's out tomorrow. Thanks for all your orders on that one. A couple of Aretha Franklin reissues on coloured vinyl. This one's on clear, courtesy of Music on Vinyl and our friends at Little Amber Fish. A tribute to Dina Washington. That's great. That one's on clear. That's out and available tomorrow. Aretha Franklin, yeah, on purple vinyl. We've a couple of copies of each of these going into the racks this evening, ready for 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Also out tomorrow, I don't know a great deal because I'm not a huge aficionado of Bowie stuff, but Toybox is out tomorrow. I'm guessing this is a reissue. I think it is. My mate Phil will be able to tell us this. It's 6x10 inch. A couple of boxes left. A couple of pre-orders have gone out. Again, thanks for your orders on those. They'll be available in the morning. Street date, official release date is tomorrow. Also out tomorrow is the 50th anniversary Hunky Dory picture disc. We've sold out on pre-order, so I'm hoping some more stock arrives tomorrow to get them on the shelves as well. This is a brilliant one. It's been really popular and we've got a couple left, which is Matthew McConaughey's movie, the sci-fi Interstellar. 2 LP clear vinyl. It's limited and numbered, comes with a booklet. 15,000 copies of this one throughout Europe, and this one's out tomorrow. It's absolutely brilliant. One of my favourite sci-fi movies, and there's a scene in here which I really love in this movie, which is, not to give any spoilers away, but probably a lot of people have seen it. It's where they travel through a wormhole to a different planet to try and find some colleagues and crew members that have landed on a planet, and just blows my mind. That 20 minutes of the movie, it's unreal. So that's out. We've got a few copies left on that one. Back in from earlier on this year and back in press is Slow Tie's Tyron on black vinyl. That's only 20 quid, which is great. A couple of copies of that also. New in that we've not had in before, which I think is a reissue or a repress from around about 2017, which is Mr. Dukes and God First. Did something with Barney Artists earlier on, or not earlier on this year, middle of last year. We're in 22 now, aren't we? Which was a good seller, so that's back in. We've got a couple of copies. And as always, if you see some stuff that's sold out by the time you get to the website, it means it is available generally, so just give us a shout and let us know. We can order copies in. It only takes a couple of days. Everything's getting back to normal now after Christmas and New Year. This is an interesting one. We sold our last copy of Frank Carter and the Rattlesnake Sticky album last week, and we restocked. We got one particular copy that's come in that's been signed as well, so that's pretty cool. So thanks to the guys at the distribution team over at Proper for sorting that out, and that's signed and it's on blue vinyl. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a big hip hop fan. We've got loads of hip hop in at the moment, and the People Under the Stairs, it has been repressed. I think it was available about 12 months ago. We've got half a dozen copies of this in now. This is an absolutely fantastic hip hop album, classic. I hear someone shouting from the side of the room. This is what seems like loads of presses in 21, and this is the end of year edition of Floating Points and Pharoah Sanders. The end of year edition is, I I think mint-like or green splatter vinyl. So this is the third time this was pressed in 2021. We've got a couple of copies of that one left. A lot of people raving about this one. I need to listen to it a little bit more, but it's hit a lot of people's top 10s for this year. Any MF Doom fans will know these guys. It's his first band, KMD, and this is their first album. Tried to get this one in for somebody last week. Took a chance, ordered half a dozen copies, and it turned up. So that's brilliant. We've also got their second album in as well, which is on the racks just to my left. So we've got loads of KMD and Doom stuff in. This one we've had to track down as European stock because Universal UK stock doesn't seem to be available right at the moment, but your pre-orders have shipped for this one and we've got a couple of copies left, and it's the Almost Famous soundtrack. Todd Rundgren, The Who, Simon and Garfunkel, the Allman Brothers. This is expensive, this. It's a 2 LP. I'm guessing it's because of the distribution rights. It's cost them to put this compilation together, but a fantastic movie and a really good soundtrack. Lovely artwork as well. Deliver over 2 LPs. Another one that hit a lot of people's top 10s for last year was Fleet Fox's Shore. This seems like it's had a late press towards the back end of last year, and this is on a Blue Ocean Swirl. We've got a couple of copies of this as well. It's a really nice album. A lot of people digging that, and their pre-order for their new album, which comes out I think around about April, is up online at the moment as well. Ready to pre-order. Just run through a couple of last ones. This one I saw was available on the Universal portal to order, and I was dead surprised, so we pulled half a dozen copies in, and it's Jarvis Cocker and Jilly Gonzalez, Room 29. My friend Craig put me onto this when we first opened the shop about 2.5 years ago. It's an absolutely brilliant album, so if you're a Jarvis fan and a Chili fan, you know what Chili does, it's brilliant. That's highly recommended. It's a superb album. Lastly, another one we've waited for a while to come in. A couple of people will be pleased about this. It's the Jesse Marlin album. He was touring over in the UK recently, Sad and Beautiful World, so a couple of people have picked that up at his gigs, but we've got a few copies in as well now. Available. It's not actually out tomorrow, it's been out a month or two, it's just that the label hadn't sent any copies, but we've got some now. So I think that about wraps it up. Cheers from me at Wax and Beans from Thursday night. All these available from tomorrow. We've also got a load of stuff that we've put into the sale bin. We started a January sale late, albums starting at $9.99, and they're all available from tomorrow as well. There's about 200 albums. Only available in store at the moment because it'd be a huge task to put them online with all the discounts, but there's as much as £10 and £15 off some of the albums. We need to clear some space because we've got absolutely tons of records coming in over the next week or two. Thank you very much. Cheers guys.